Oh, don't tell me I have a fucking... Alright, turns out I now have a wet spot from drinking water. Um, I am a genius. Uh, doesn't matter where we're gonna start the video. Anyways, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope Christmas and the holidays in general have been going well for you so far. That you are with family, friends, and also with Christ. Today I have a video kind of fitting to the time that we are in right now, because a lot of you will probably get money for Christmas from family, friends, whatever. And if you follow me or my type of content is on your page, then that's probably because you're into airsoft, LARP, tactical gear, whatever. Meaning you're likely going to spend that money on gear or things that relate to these topics or this hobby. And today I want to fulfill a promise that I've made a couple videos ago, where I said that I will do a video on gear from AliExpress and a general buyer's guide for gear from AliExpress. Okay, so Ali gear, the good, the bad, and the ugly. First of all, right, as context, I'm lacking some information on gear from AliExpress because I cannot buy lights or lasers for airsoft or for guns in general because I am currently in Germany. And here in Germany, these things are illegal for now. I'm hoping these laws will change, but it's Germany, so probably not. So I cannot tell you how good lights and lasers from AliExpress are, but from experience and from friends of overseas that I know or in other countries, the quality is quite good. So just getting that out of the way. The cat is here. Yeah. Say hi. Hi. Good. Ja doch. Ja. Anyways, getting in and starting with the good stuff. Nylon gear in general is pretty good. You probably know my plate carrier, and a lot of stuff on my plate carrier is from, there's a hair flying around right here, AliExpress. The reason why especially nylon gear is good on AliExpress is it's the same material that good or main brand companies use, right? So on AliExpress, you're mostly saving on quality control and stitching, but the gear, how it's built, is the same. So that's something to keep in mind. However, we have to differentiate here. There are cheap brands that use cheap materials where the quality will obviously not be as good as from main brands. But there are also brands such as Pure Tactical, Shekin Gears, Amazon, who use good quality nylon or other materials, which are basically the same as the good brands use. Good brands as in Fair Concepts, Cry, you name it, right? It's the same material, but you are saving on quality control, stitching, labor cost, because the new pouch that you ordered or will order is probably made from child labor. I'm just kidding. If you buy really cheap gear, you might just get child labor. So that's something to keep in mind, right? So anything from pouches, clothing, all of that stuff is good. But something that I will mention later is, watching for reviews. Also accessories for your kit, so patches, the simple stuff, right? Helmet padding or padding for your plate carrier. On that note, I know I'm wearing joggers, shut the fuck up. This is my big beautiful ABS. As you can see, well, just to line it up, this pouch is from FMA. This is from FMA. This is from Pure Tactical. Pure Tactical, FMA, and some other running companies. But what I want to get into, also these shoulder pads are from Pure Tactical, so good quality. The padding right here is also from AliExpress. So you can get padding, for example, for your helmet or for your plate carrier even. So he cuts them on AliExpress, right? So that's something to keep in mind. It can greatly increase comfort or usability of your kit, because my cat is sniffing my carrier. because, for example, if you have bad helmet padding, you will get headaches, and that way airsoft is less fun. You won't want to wear your helmet as much, and for example, if you're in a big LARP game and you need night vision or something, or you just need to wear the helmet for bump protection, having bad helmet padding really sucks. Another thing that is pretty good or really good is optics, but here again, look for main brands. Vector Optics is really good in terms of repro or airsoft optics. I myself had one of their optics once, and a lot of my friends swear on the optics and their performance for airsoft. The good thing is about Vector Optics, they not only offer red dots but also LPVOs and other kinds of optics, which is really nice. I've also seen them offer a thermal, but sadly thermal is kind of a difficult thing on guns here in Germany as well, and I don't want to dip my feet into that yet because I don't know enough about the legal situation about that in this country. Another thing that you can get on AliExpress, and that's really good and also kind of useful, is magnifiers, also with mounts again. So on my rifle, the mount, both are from AliExpress. The QD mount is from AliExpress. The optics protection is from Vector Optics from AliExpress. The NGAL dummy is from AliExpress, and I think that's about it for now. So you can get a lot of stuff for your airsoft rifle on AliExpress. Now, I will make a video probably about the usefulness of magnifiers in airsoft, because it's kind of questionable, but just letting you know, you can buy these. However, you'll also be fine without them, and you'll save a good amount of weight on your rifle, especially when competing against speed softers. These fuckers are fast. Now, the bad things that you should not get on AliExpress: body armor, of course, because as I said, with AliExpress, you're massively lacking in quality control. Another bad thing that you're lacking in AliExpress purchases is obviously, as I said, quality control, but also insurance. So if something goes missing or breaks, you can't reclaim it as easily. Depends on where you live. If you live in the Philippines, which some viewers here are from, it should be easier because you're in the Asian hemisphere, or in the, near China, where AliExpress is based in. But for Europeans or Americans, that could be quite difficult. Another thing is obviously shipping. It takes a long time if you don't live in Asia, and sometimes it's bad to track. For example, with my helmet, I didn't know that it would still arrive because shipping said it arrived 2 days before it actually arrived. So that's kind of bad, but in my experience, nothing ever went missing during shipment, like ever. So, keep that in mind. I haven't had any difficulties with shipping at all. Another thing you should watch out for when buying on AliExpress is electronics, such as radios or headsets, like this one. Obviously, you can buy them, but again, you're lacking insurance and quality control, and you genuinely need to watch out what you buy there. This also counts into the ugly part of AliExpress, and there are a lot of bad replicas on the app, which is why I'm making this video right now. Because if you know what you're looking for, if you've been in the milsim and the gear thing for a while now, then you can just maneuver on AliExpress instinctively, I would say, and know what is good, what is bad, etc. However, if you're not like I was, I bought these fake amps, if you remember, which were kind of off color compared to my FMA helmet, which just looked bad, which is one reason why I put the multicam skins on them, just to kind of hide that, but you can't hide that. So the quality is bad. And then of course, these had no safety rating. They didn't work with comms. The 3D audio was really messed up, and if I was indoors or I was waiting in a position, I would mostly flip them up like this, just to hear better from where the enemy is coming from. Or I would just do the Mickey fucking Mouse. Now with these amps from FMA, that has changed. I will also do a video on these probably. But again, watch out for bad replicas. If you buy bad fake gear, it's your fault. It's entirely your fault. And you have to learn that. I had to learn that as well, but watch out what you're buying and look if it's high quality. At least if it's high quality for the price you're paying. Now, just some general advice. Look out for quality reviews. So if a product has no reviews, you're taking a big risk there for even getting the part you're buying. Some people, for example, order a placard and get like a toothbrush or something like that, which is bad, obviously. And if the reviews are bad, just skip that product, right? But I've also gambled once with my highly strategic placard because that had no reviews. Now Pewtactical made the Onward Research placard, which I might buy, but it's also 60 bucks and I don't really need it. But that's a topic for a different time. Anyways, it had no reviews. However, the store that I was buying from had reviews. It was important for me because now I knew, okay, this thing is good quality. I can trust this. Is the multicam slightly off compared to real multicam? Yes. Did I save like 100 bucks, including taxes and stuff, if I bought the real one? Also, yes. It's not just about the product review, but also about the store review. If, for example, the product doesn't have any reviews yet because it's pretty new. Now, it takes some time to navigate around AliExpress, to get how it works, but again, it works really quickly. And then you will know how to find reviews, the seller or the store where you're buying from. And then from there on out, it's pretty easy and also safe to buy from AliExpress. Yeah, so to sum up this video, just don't be an idiot, bro. It's probably the best advice I could give for AliExpress. What you need to understand about AliExpress, it's not like a website that produces its own products, right? That would be impossible for the amount of stuff that is sold on there. AliExpress is kind of like eBay or Amazon, where producers can sell their stuff on AliExpress, right? So there are people, or there are brands such as Pewtactical, Amazon Gear, Crydex, Idle Gear, SMPT, Mia, or whatever her name is on Instagram, right? That brand is also pretty good for clothing. So watch out for brands. That will be a 100% guarantee that you get good stuff. And for everything else, just look at the review, look if it's decent, and you can expect a pretty good product. And don't buy those fake fucking Amazon like I did. Anyways, that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next year, depending on when I upload this video. If it's not already the next year. If that is the case, I'm fucking lazy. But yeah, happy holidays. I wish you guys a good start into the new year, and stay healthy, and LARP.